How to get over a breakup quickly and happily and smoothly. If you're going through a breakup right now, I'm gonna help you get back on your feet, improve your life, get going, enjoy your time. And why am I the person to listen to for this? Well, I wish that I was the guy making a video on here's how to be together for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, and check back with me later in life. Hopefully I know that. But I've been through quite a few breakups, and it's not something to be ashamed of because it's part of why people break up to begin with. So if that sounds useful, if that sounds helpful to you in your life, your situation, then welcome in, fam. Much love, Trav here. Hanging out with the sheep. I got a big day planned. I'm gonna take Daisy up to her forever home. This goat, you see, she just stresses out the sheep. She's a bully. So I'm gonna take her to a goat farm where she's gonna have more friends. I'm gonna go surf on the North Shore. I'm gonna visit a couple farms up there. I'm gonna meet this lady who has 2 border collies and talk to her about getting my own border collie. So my life's just full right now. That's one of the keys to getting over a breakup. But first, let's talk about, and by the way, please hit the thumbs up button. By the way, if you watch my videos, please turn on the bell notification, because again, I'm not really competing with the algorithm here. I got no editing, I got no intro. It's just me, but it's raw and it's real, and I only speak about things that I have experience about. And I'm lucky to have lived multiple lives in my short life and have quite a bit of experience. And one of those things I have experience on, having gone through, man, I need 2 hands to show I've been through 6 breakups. Yeah, so why do people break up to begin with? Well, one thing that I learned, and this is through reading evolutionary psychology, is people are serially monogamous. Some people can stay together forever for 50 years. That's awesome. I would love to have that. But a lot of people don't. A lot of people can't. And especially in today's modern age where people can move, you can travel, your family's over here, you want to live over there. And we're also, the shame has been removed. Even getting divorced is no big deal now. So people just don't stay together as long as maybe they used to because of society. People also don't stay together that long because of biology. It's common for people to split, and it's okay. And it's normal. We're somewhere in between the sorts of animals that mate together for life and the sorts of animals that are just chimpanzees fucking everybody. So we're somewhere in between. And the point of that is sometimes you look for a reason of like, oh, why am I going through breakups? Or like, why can't I stay together with someone? And it's like, well, a lot of people can't biologically, you know? And I think the more time you spend with animals, the more time you realize that we're just animals, and different animals. Different animals have different behaviors. Things you didn't think you were going to see on YouTube today. If you're listening to the phone, watch that. Okay. That's the macro. Try to zoom in the micro a little bit more. Why do people break up? Well, a lot of the reasons is that it could be that you grew and you changed. One of the partners grew and changed. It could also be that there was a incompatibility mismatch to begin with. I mean, it could just be phases. Like you have a girlfriend in high school and then you go to different colleges and you try to keep in touch, but then you break up, and then you have a girlfriend in college, and then end up moving to a new city, that sort of a thing. But and that again, that's normal. It's like the more stable you can be in life, and choose people who are stable, presumably you'll be able to avoid some of that. But yeah, incompatibility. You start up with someone because you're lonely or you're bored or there's passion, or you're looking to replace something and you're not clear on what you want, so you make compromises on what you need, and then it causes you to, like, the truth comes out later. It's like you don't really satisfy each other's needs, or you don't satisfy each other's wants, and incompatibility in the first place. So being more picky is good. It's like how to prevent them in the first place, right? Like you could be single for 10 years and have 0 breakups, but it's worth it to experience love and to experience loss over that. Okay, so how to get over breakup? Well, the first thing that's painful, there's a couple things that are painful about breakup. One of them is loss of time spent together and having to reallocate the time. Another one is loss of touch spent together and having to reallocate the touch. Another one is loss of having a confidant, someone that you can talk to, right? So you can replace those things independently, and replacing those things independently is going to do a couple of nice things for you. It's going to make your life more rock solid and sturdy, where people come and go out of your life, and you still have a predictable social life. You still have people you can depend on, right? Well, instead of looking for a partner for everything, like maybe you just want a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a wife or a husband, and they're not meant to do everything, they're meant to have a role, and they're not meant to be your therapist, they're not meant to be your massage therapist, they're not meant to be your best friend necessarily, right? So you can have those roles for other people, and that makes it easier when someone comes and goes. You didn't cut everything off, you're not isolated, you're not totally dependent on one person, right? So examples are a replacement of time. If somebody leaves, then, or even when someone's there, you want to have friends, and you want to have you want to have family. Like you want to have things that you do. It's not just like, oh, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends, but like clubs that you're a part of. I volunteer on this day, I'm part of this organization, I do this thing, right? So especially after the breakup, you want to fill up the time again, because you might find, like I found, is when I'm in a relationship, I'm spending like 2 hours a day on the phone, and then when I'm single, it'd be like 4 hours a day on the phone. I just spend more time online. Well, how do I replace that time? Well, let me bring in more people into my life. Let me go to more things. How to improve your social life and exercise. I talk about this in another video. Here's something that you can do. If you take one thing from this video, use this exercise. Make a list of all the people that are in your area that you want to spend more time with. And this can also include people that your family, friends that live far away that you want to call. But make a list of people that, friends that you want to spend more time with. You already spend time with friends you haven't seen in a while, acquaintances you're interested in getting to know better. Everybody in your circle, you can be a long list. On the left and on the right, make a long list of all the activities that you like to do that are somewhat social. Like I go hiking, I can invite people on hikes. I work with animals, I can invite people with animals. I like to play basketball, I like to surf, I like to play magic cards, I like to, whatever it is for you. I like to read books, start a book club. And then you have your list of names, you have your list of activities, and then you link each name to an activity. Like, what can we, I want to see more of this person, what can we do together, right? And then once you have that done, you try to set up a recurring event. Like every Monday we have dinner together, every Sunday we go to church, every Saturday we go out paddleboarding, every Friday we play magic, that sort of a thing. So try to fill up your time so you're not just scrolling on your phone, which makes you unhappy, right? So that means also allocating some resources, how to spend money to be happier. Talked about, you have a lot of money, it doesn't necessarily make you happier, but if you deploy it right, like you get yourself a basketball hoop that's going to invite people into your life at your place, right? Get yourself another one. So moving on from the activities and spending time, so now you've got a plan of how you can spend more time together and get closer to your 6 hours of social life. And some of those people you can call on the phone, but it's not as good as meeting in person. What you can do next is, how do you replace some of the lost touch? So I'll say, honestly, like one way to get over a breakup is to get in a new relationship sooner rather than later. And I'm not a huge fan of waiting, because like you're looking for something. You can work on yourself while you're doing this. You can work on yourself and should work on yourself while you're in a relationship. But if you're looking for a life partner, you're looking for your future wife, your future husband, the future mother of your or father of your children. Time, you don't have infinite time. So I'm not a huge fan of waiting for anything. preparing yourself, making yourself prepared, and being proactive at all times is a good life strategy. However, you don't want to just jump into the next thing that comes up, right? You want to be able to be really picky and decide, do I want to do it? Do I not want to do it? And not do it out of desperation, do it out of like, this actually, there's a future here together. So things that you can do to make it easier to stay single is to have these network of friends and things that you do and time that's spent. And another thing you can do is have some of your touch needs met. It's like having animals, having pets, get a dog, get a cat, take care of your sheep. Having some animals that you can pet, you can hang out with and share physical touch with. It's not going to replace like the pleasure touch and the sexual connection, but it's going to give you it's going to replace some of the comfort touch and some of the affectionate touch that maybe you're not going to get through other people, or you don't need to seek from other people, and you're going to be able to get through animals. So get a dog. Another thing you can do is get if you have some money, here's another way to spend your money. We talk about get a dog as a way to spend money. Here's another way to spend money is hire a massage therapist. Get some of your pleasure touch and healing touch needs met also from outside of a girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband relationship or whatever. So that you're not relying on like one person for my touch needs and one person for my social needs and one person for my being able to talk to your needs. Like hire a coach. I'm a big fan of, and I'm not accepting more people right now, but so it's not an ad for me. I hire my own coaches too. Hire a coach, hire a therapist, hire someone that you can talk to. So you're gonna have a situation where you've got a really great social life. You're busy. You got good friends. You're meeting people. You're growing. You have a lot of animals. There's a lot of touch in your life. There's a lot of affection in your life. There's pleasure in your life, and you have people that you can confide in your life too. And what that's going to do is it's going to replace a lot of the different things that you would get from a relationship, which is going to it's just going to allow you to get through it and also allow you to stay single for longer so that you don't have to jump back in. But again, I think you take as much time as and this is my opinion and maybe this is wrong, but I spent even though I've had so many breakups, I spent quite a bit of time single as well. And I just think it's better to, if you know what you want, to go looking for it and to try to attract it to you and just not wait and to start right away. So the best way to get over a breakup is to have your needs met, but also start something new. To be honest, like as soon as you're in something, you sort of forget about the old thing. Yep. So that's what's worked for me. That's what's working for me. You can comment down below. But again, here's some actionables for you. And please comment down below if you found this useful. And if you listen to the end, let me know. I'm glad you listened to the end. Here's the actionables. Exercise. Make a list of all the names of people you want to spend more time with. Make a list of all the things that you can do together. Draw lines or connect people to things you can do. And drag them around if you're doing it on the computer. And make it a goal to set up a bunch of recurring events, not just one time. Things that you do monthly or things that you do weekly. Fill up your calendar with social events, people that you like, people you want to spend time with, things you want to do anyways. Spend money on things that invite people into your life. Spend money on coaches, spend money on therapists, spend money on massage therapists, spend money on animals. You get your touch needs met, and then if you don't want to wait, don't wait. Start meeting people, start dating, go out there again. So I hope you found that useful. I hope that you found that interesting. Again, I really want to come back with a video and say, hey, I've been with this person for 10 years and we've got kids together and we got a happy home together. Here's how to be a good father. That's my goal. That's what I'm working on. And how do I do that is by improving my social life as much as I can, so I'm happy, I don't feel needy, while at the same time doing tryouts so that I can find the right person sooner than later. And I'll tell you what, having been through so many relationships, it beats doing nothing. Having been through so many relationships, you will you're going to learn more what works, what doesn't work, what you think works, what doesn't work. And I'll drop one thing with you about one thing that I've learned is we think about, like, we make a list of what we want, or think about what we want. Like, I want someone who is healthy, I want someone who is into this thing, or I want someone who looks like this, or I want someone who, the attributes. But what we really need to be more focused on is how we feel and treat each other in the relationship. Like, I want someone who's going to rub my back. I want someone who's going to be kind and not tease me. I don't care what they look like, right? I don't care what they look like on paper. I care about how we treat each other in the relationship, right? So hope you find that useful. Again, please comment down below. Please turn on the bell if you found this something valuable, and share this. You share this with someone who's going through the same thing as you. Okay? Appreciate you. Much love, and look forward to talking to you soon. Peace.